going, you guys. I'm going to talk to you about the 3 money activities that you can do to make passive daily pay. And you're going to love these activities because you're going to learn how you can get them all done in less than 2 hours a day. And these activities include you not having to DM anybody. They include you not having to get on the phone with anybody and not having to bother friends and family to buy from you. And the great part with these activities is, you guys, it's going to show you how, if you're consistent with these activities, how you can have a consistent, predictable income stream coming in. And I feel it's more predictable and more consistent than your job. So you guys are going to love it. So YouTube, welcome. I got TikTok over here, YouTube over here. Hello. Have Tennessee and Louisiana and Florida on YouTube. So when you're jumping on, you guys let me know where you're watching from. And if you're YouTube, if you're watching the replay, put replay in the comments. TikTok, I wish you would allow people to watch the replays because I love this part about YouTube. I had thousands of replay views on my YouTube. So with that being said, TikTok, y'all should be going live on YouTube as well because you're missing out on a huge audience over there. Hello, hello. Welcome everybody. Oh, in Texas now, day off flying. Love it, love it. Hello, South Africa. Okay, so let's get going, you guys. We're going to talk about the 3 money earning activities. Okay, so the reason why this is so important is because once you know what you're going to sell, right? The only way, no matter what you have, no matter what type of product you have, no matter what type of service you have, no matter what type of program you have, the only way you make money is if you get customers, right? Get buyers. That's the only way. Like if you go and look at the businesses struggling, they're usually struggling because they do not know how to attract customers to them, right? So you think about it, there would not be anybody in business without buyers. So we can get really excited about what we're promoting. But if we do not know how to attract customers, you'll never make money. And then you get frustrated, right? And then you think it's you. Okay. Hello. Yes. Customers make our business. That is exactly right. Hey guys, thanks for following me. Learning this is just, learning to sell my book. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. I did not get your text yet. I've been slammed this morning. So yes. Okay. Awesome. Philippines in the house. Love it. Okay. So let's talk about that. What are those 3 activities? Because I can tell you guys this. First of all, I gotta say something though. If you're selling something that is not in high demand, it's going to be harder. Okay. It's kind of like if your car was broke down, right? I want you guys have put a yes in the comment if your car's ever broke down or if somebody's car's ever broke down and you had to push it to the side of the road. Has anybody ever had to do that before? Well, I've had to do that. And the car is really hard to move. And you're like, we're never going to get it to move, right? And you're pushing really, really, really hard. And then all of a sudden, it gets traction and it gets going. And somebody's got to jump in the car to slow the car down, right? Too many times, Rachel says. Okay, your guys' business is the same. So if you're trying to promote something that already doesn't have brand awareness, this process, these 3 steps are going to take you longer. They're still going to work, but it is going to take you longer. So it makes sense to, when you're selling something, to do something that already has a brand awareness out there in the market. You never want to be the first to bring something to the market. It's harder. Let me give you a great example that you all are going to understand. Starbucks. So what did Starbucks at one time built a brand, built a coffee shop, figure out the messaging, figure out the fonts, the colors, the types of products, right? And they failed to do that. They failed and failed and failed to have success. Well, then once they had this working, proven to work, okay, proven process, proven to work coffee shop, they wanted to impact the world with Starbucks coffee. They knew they can't create a movement by themselves. It takes a lot of people. So what they did is they allowed people to buy a Starbucks, right? So people can now go buy a done for you Starbucks. So all you got to do is just do the marketing that they already teach you to do. It's a no-brainer. Another example is iPhone. I have my iPhone through my service through Verizon. Verizon didn't make an iPhone, but Apple allows Verizon and T-Mobile and AT&T to sell a done for you phone, and they get the ability to sell them because it's already proven to work. Why am I telling you that? Because Verizon was smart. They're selling something that people already want. Apple did the hard work. Does that make sense to you guys? Yes or yes? Because if you're trying to bring something brand new, like let's say, for example, you want to sell this and you're trying to bring this to the marketplace, you got to spend a lot of time and a lot of money branding this and getting people to see the value in it. But if you sell something that already has value, already has proven results, your success comes quicker. So these 3 income earning activities I'm going to share with you is truly based on a trending product or program or service. And it's truly based on something that already has an established brand. Documentation beats conversation every time. Okay. Now, with all that being said, if you are not promoting something that already has that, that's the first thing I would recommend is to actually promote something that is already in motion. There's more money made that way. Okay. So, and if you need help with that, at the very end, I'm going to share with you, I can show you how to do that as well. Okay. Good. You're listening. Awesome. I'm so excited for the change this is going to make. Yes. Autumn. Autumn, I love that attitude. Yes, that's great. Okay. So, hey, DC in the house. Yes. Okay. So, dedication so much that you're still doing this well in beautiful Hawaii. I'm doing the same thing next month as I travel with my kids. Yay! Actually, it's only like 8:15 in the morning here. My son and his girlfriend just went to go run. My other ones are still sleeping. And then when they get back and shower, I'll be out of here by 10. And then we literally have the entire day, right? I'm actually loving this time zone change because I'm literally walking out by 10, 11 every day. Then we have all afternoon, all morning, afternoon, and evening to do the things that we love. So I'm really loving actually this time zone thing. Okay, so let's talk about the 3 activities. Okay, so I want to give you guys 2 examples real quick here. Think about Walmart. Do you think Walmart would be in business if you never knew when they were going to be opened? Okay. Like, can you imagine, like, you need to go grab some toilet paper and paper towels and some sunscreen, and you go to Walmart and the door's closed. And you're like, well, when do they open? See, the reason why having consistency is huge is because people need to count on you. If they can't count on you, it's going to be hard for you to make money. So, with that being said, even when you're posting on social media, you need to be really predictable of posting about the same time every day because we all have patterns. That is your first income earning activity that you do daily to generate customers, to generate cash flow, is using social media. But you got to use it the right way. And so that's what I'm going to cover that with you, how to use social media the right way. That's one of the most important activities you can do. Consistency is the key. So I want you guys to think about you real quick. Do you guys pretty much have the same pattern and habit to show up on social media about the same time every day? Yes or no? It's quite interesting to me because I've literally been getting a lot of emails lately, and everybody's like, why haven't you been going live? Usually I go live at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Well, that's 5 a.m. my time. I haven't been going live. So I've been going live at either 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. But people were so used to my habits and patterns of going live at 10 a.m., even though I've sent it in emails and I've made posts about it that my time is different, they haven't seen that yet. But I had created that habit for my audience. So I'm telling you, if you really want social media to work for you, you got to create the patterns of you going on social media about the same time every day. So every morning I will create my content and then I will go live. So I guarantee people that get on social media in the evening probably don't even know me because I just don't do anything on social media in the evening. So I'm telling you guys, social media is one of the most powerful tools you can use to build a wildly successful business. Okay. And so What are the best affiliate programs? Okay, well, today I'm talking about the 3 money-making activities to passive daily pay. Okay? And so that's what we're talking about today, which you guys should know this because there is you guys should know this because there is no money to be made, and no matter what product or service you're promoting, if you do not know how to get customers to you, right? So this is really important. So let's talk about this, and then I can answer those other questions later, okay? And so I would, this is what I recommend when you are brand new. You got to pick one platform to get really good with. I honestly will tell you guys, I do not recommend you trying to go everywhere at the very beginning. Now, maybe 2 weeks in you can, or maybe 30 days in you can. I recommend picking one platform and getting to know that audience over there on that one platform, getting to understand them over there. That's the best thing that I ever did, because I can tell you what, I could have easily have got overwhelmed if I would have tried to go on different platforms. The audience on every platform is a little bit different. The audience on every platform expect something a little bit different. Okay. So that's my best advice for you. When you're starting out, pick one platform. Now, I started out with TikTok. I went all out on TikTok. Best thing I ever did to get to understand the audience on TikTok, how they maneuver through TikTok, and understand the algorithms on TikTok. Now I've learned to train the algorithms to help me find my perfect customers. You guys, did you hear what I just said? I've learned to train the algorithms on TikTok to help me find my perfect customers. If I was trying to post every day just to post, I couldn't do that because I would be all over the place. I see people on every platform and they're making not even 1% of what I'm making because they don't understand the power of the algorithms. And so I was able to just go all in on that one platform. And that was the absolute game changer for me. And so that's what I recommend, you guys. When you first launch a new business, or if you're struggling, focus on one platform and get really, really good on that platform. Now, I'm going to share with you why I chose TikTok. They all work, by the way. But I chose TikTok because TikTok was based on short form videos. And I was excited about that. As an introvert, it was easier to do short form videos than it was longer for me. Like a 5-second video, 45-second video, 1-minute video was easy. I love the fact that I could shoot the videos inside the TikTok platform and post them. But here's what I really loved. I loved the fact that TikTok, YouTube is the same way, by the way, but TikTok is based on people's interest and based on people's behaviors. So I was like, so if I treat, okay, and this is a big hot tip when you think about these these money-making activities, your social media platform has to be your storefront. So when I created my TikTok account, I treated it, you guys, like it was my storefront. You guys can go to my profile on YouTube and TikTok right now, and within 8 seconds, you know exactly what I do and what my intentions are. Just like if you look through the window of a store in your downtown, you know exactly what they sell. You got to treat your social media platform that way. I can promise you these 3 money activities I'm sharing with you are going to save you so much time and make you so much money. But because you think you know social media and you think you know this, you look at this lightly. I'm giving you strategies to make you $1 million online, by the way, without ever having to get on the phone with anybody, without ever having to DM anybody. This is so important what I'm sharing with you. And so many of you are just skipping over it right now, right? Yes. And so, yes, I'll cover how to train those algorithms. Yes, I know, you guys, because the moment you learn that, it's just like it's going to rain money on you. And so you got the first thing you got to do to train the algorithms is you got to treat your social media platform as your business. It's your storefront. Now, we all know that you guys like to consume, right? You're a consumer on social media. I want you to take an hour a day. That's it. I'm not asking a lot, just an hour a day to be a creator on social media. And so you can monetize your time on social media. So create another account just for business. You can keep this one as a fun account, but create one just for business. Now, the first step in training your algorithms is this. You have to know who your perfect customer is. And you have to know what your perfect customers are into. It's typically a younger version of you, because that younger version of you, you know exactly what your hot spots are. You know exactly what outcome you've always wanted in your life. Maybe you just haven't had the vehicle to get there, right? And that's with everything. That's with the clothes you wear. That's with your weight loss. That's with your hair. That's with everything, okay? You know you. And so that's typically your perfect customer is a younger version of you. And so when you create and want to train the algorithms, you only can engage in the same things your perfect customers would engage in. So for example, I promote 4 different digital programs. These programs help families be able to make a passive daily pay income from home. So when I launched my TikTok account in September of 2022, I only engaged in digital marketing, work from home, work from your phone. I only engaged in that stuff, and then family stuff. Those are the only things I engaged in, okay? So then what I did next, you guys, this is so important. What I did next is I did not connect my contacts. Okay, because you know how, and TikTok still says it all the time. Do you want to connect your contacts? I said no. Now, many of you would do it just because you don't like the fact that you have 0 followers, and you would do it because of an ego thing. I didn't do that because I understood that the algorithms are very sensitive. So if I would have connected my friends and my family to my TikTok, I know many of them would not have bought from me, but I know a lot of them would have engaged in my content. So if they were this is huge what I'm sharing with you. This is like a hot tip. So if they were the only ones engaging in my content, like liking my posts or saying, "Good job, Michelle. I'm proud of you. Good video." If they were the only ones doing that, the algorithms would have been, I need to go find more people like them that will engage. The algorithms would have pushed my content out to more non-buyers. So no shame in my game, right? Hey, CT, how are you, my friend? So no shame in my game. I did not connect my contacts. I did not go follow anybody. Hot tip number 1, I did not go follow anybody. I had 0 followers and I had 0, what is it? I don't know. See, I don't even know, because I literally only follow people in my community, by the way, and I only follow them when they ask me to, because again, I'm training the algorithm. So what is it called? I had 0 following people and I had 0 followers when I started. Okay. So then I literally understand the power of storytelling. Okay. You guys put your kids to bed at night, not to tell them bedtime facts, but you tell them bedtime stories. So I went on social media and I started sharing a story. But in my story was going to be relatable to my perfect customer and introduce the outcome to them. See, many of you are so afraid to launch your business because you're like, but I've not made any money yet. Guess what? Every single business that starts with no customers, no money. That's called normal. I know when I first started my business, I was way more relatable at the very beginning than I am now. And so that's the first, to train your algorithms. You only engage in what your perfect customers would engage in. And you go start creating content. Connection equals currency. The fastest way to connect is through storytelling. So I would create some videos just sharing my story. Here's the secret sauce. I blocked fast. So if somebody would comment and I knew they weren't my perfect customer, I blocked them. Now, if you're on Facebook, Facebook blocks people because you're being mean or they annoy me. On TikTok, it's like, no, we block people, so we train the algorithms. See, many of you want your algorithms wide. There's no money made in wide. The money is made in a tight understanding of your algorithms, then you don't need a lot of followers. You guys, this technique I'm sharing with you, I made 7,000 my first month, 14,000 my second, 21,000 on the TikTok platform before I had 1,000 followers because I learned to train the algorithms. This is the number one money activity that you can learn. It is one of the most important things you can do. I'll share a fun fact with you. I've got my algorithm so tight. And then this happened during one of my lives. I think it was last month or the month before. And I was on my TikTok and I showed you guys something, right? And I was scrolling and I showed you guys something. And monkey showed up on my For You page. I was like, oh, my little stinker, my granddaughter had got my phone and she knows how to go to the search and talk. And because she's too young to still type words. And she literally found a monkey. So I was having a monkey show up in my algorithms and I knew it was her because I knew there was no way. And it's the cutest monkey. So I just have to leave it in my For You page because it just makes me smile every day. But I knew she had been on my phone immediately. I said, Ariel, you were on grandma's phone. She goes, no, I wasn't. I'm like, then why is a monkey on my phone? She goes, because I got it there. Because I'm teaching her the power of the algorithms. So parents, you want a hot tip right now? Stop asking your kids if they're good or what they're into. Just borrow their TikTok, go to their For You page. You're going to know exactly what your kids are into. You're either going to hug them and be so proud of them, or you're going to want to take them to church on Sunday. Trust me, every single thing you want to know about your kids, you're going to find out. So you might want to sit down when you go to their TikTok. I'm just telling you, you're going to know every single thing because the For You page tells you. And it's about a 3-day window. So you're going to know what they've been doing for 3 days. So in another month, look at it again because they're probably going to be into other things. It's pretty cool the way the algorithms work. And I love the fact that you can literally know, like you can know. And so I'm sharing this with you guys because here's the secret sauce to using social media. I posted my first, it's 3 a day, by the way, 3 a day can turn into daily pay. Now listen to this. As of May 29th of 2024, this is correct. I had to say the date and the time because things are so fast changing. Right? This is why you guys, if you're looking to make money from home, you don't need to buy another course because you could go through an eighth of the course and 32 things could change and then that course is outdated. You need to make sure you're involved in an interactive program. It's the game changer. Okay. So that's your other hot tip. But my point of telling you that is because as of right now, if you post 3 pieces of content, you have to space them out. It used to be that you could post all 3 and you're good to go. But what has happened, if you post all 3, so the first time you post one on social media, it gets pushed out a little bit, like 10% into the For You page. So if you go and post another video right after that, your 2 videos are competing against each other. One is not going to do as well. So space it out. Now, from my experience, if you get it to 100 to 200 views, you're good to post another one. Now, if you have a smaller following or you're newer to building a brand on social media, 50 is good. But that's what I've learned is space them out a little bit. I will not post another one until I hit 200. And then it will just push it out to 1 to 4,000 quickly. So anyway, that's another hot tip for you. Try not to go back to back. Try to space them a little bit. Now, many of you don't have the time to do that. And I completely respect that. I am your gal to help you save time, not spend time. And I do not want you having to be always on your phone. And so there's apps called like repurpose.io that you can use and schedule your content if you want. Okay. So that's one thing I'm going to recommend. But let's go back to the algorithms because this is really good. So what I've learned to do is I've learned to, I posted my 3 pieces of content, right? Space them. And I did story. Hey, Nicholas is in the house. He always gives me the hat. And you space the 3 pieces of content. But here's the secret sauce. I was grateful that I had no views at the beginning because I was learning. I was trying to master and craft my message. I would get excited if I had, I would get excited if I had 50 people in my, and watch a video, because I would think, oh my gosh, what if I had 50 people in my house right now? Like you guys, oh, I like the teddy bear. Because you guys realize that, right? If you get 50 people watching your video, that's 50 complete strangers from all over the world that discovered you. Do you realize back, I don't know, less than a decade ago, people had to spend thousands of dollars on marketing to get 50 people to notice them? You have such a sweet spot right now. You don't have to spend any money on ads, by the way. And so I was excited that I didn't have a lot of views. Okay. Because I was trying to get better. I was trying to get more connective. And the more I blocked and the more I engaged with my comments, the better the algorithm got. So the first step in getting the algorithms, training the algorithms, is you can't just go follow anybody. I don't think I followed anybody at the beginning. I think I didn't even, I think I had maybe one or two, I was following one or two people in my first 2 months. And they were people that I would only follow my customers when they bought from me. Because again, I'm training the algorithms. Because if the algorithms are only seeing me following people that are into the same thing as me, I'm training the algorithms, you guys. This is so huge. I literally cringe when I hear people be like, TikTok won't let me follow people anymore. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're following that many people. Then you wonder why you're not getting any engagement in your videos. Like, look at this, you guys. I literally have 67,900 followers on TikTok, but I'm only following 289. And there are people inside my community that have asked me to follow them. I've trained the algorithms who I want, right? So I'm very picky on that, and you should be too. So here's the next part. When you create that content to build a business without ever having to talk to anybody and training the algorithms, you have to do what's called a CTA. Put that in the comments, a CTA. So follow you when I open my second account, or do not follow anyone. I mean, you can follow people that would, your potential perfect customers would be just like them. Yes. Okay, so a CTA is and I'm going to go back and answer questions, you guys. Let me just go through these steps with you, okay? So a CTA is a call to action, okay? Now, what happens with the call to action is, so I will have a hook to stop their scroll, and then I will deliver some type of story or value, ask them if they want this outcome, and then I'll do a CTA. So my CTA is, if you want to learn more, put ready in the comments. I would absolutely love to share this blueprint with you. Something like that, I say, I'll give them yes or ready. I always do an action step. So what happens is they will go to the comments and they'll put ready. The moment they put ready, it immediately alerts the algorithms that people are engaging in this. So it pushes that video out more on the For You page. But you guys, it pushes it out to the people based on that person. And you know, if somebody made it to the end of your video and asked for more information, they're pretty good a potential perfect customer for you. So the algorithms, so if I'm only allowing, if I'm blocking people that are not my perfect customer, and I'm not blocking the ones that are asking for more information, I'm training the algorithms. Those are the only people I want to see my stuff. So that was the secret sauce. The other cool part about it is this, right? Is, oh my goodness, is this. So the ready would take them back to my automated system. So ready? This is how you can build a brand quickly, by the way. This money earning activity, like, it can take you in 55 million directions in a good way to help you build your brand quicker, build your following quicker, train the algorithms quicker, build your email list quicker, build your bank account quicker, and give you more time with your family. I mean, the list goes on and on of the benefits of social media, right? Because I'll do my CTA. They put ready in the comments. I reply back with visit dailypaybusiness.com. And then they go right here to learn more. The moment they hit my email list, this is where the journey begins. It's the journey of the know, like, and trust. I just want people to know what I have, see if they're going to like it, and see if they can trust as a solution for what I'm looking for. The ones that say yes, buy. You guys realize that though. This is working for me. All I had to do is create 3 pieces of content and drive traffic back to here. But get this. Okay, here's the branding part. So I create a video, I do a CTA, and my CTA is ready. They put ready. I reply back with visit dailypaybusiness.com. Let me ask you guys a question. How many of you have ever seen a video and you've seen that there was a lot of comments? And how many of you put a yes or no in the comments? Have you ever gone and looked at the comments? Put a yes or no. David, this process I'm sharing with you, I launched my TikTok account and I did my first video on September 10th of 2022, and I had my first $300 day on the 13th, then a 600, then a 300, then a 900. I was shocked because complete strangers were buying from me, and I didn't have any followers. I made 21,000 off this process I'm sharing with you before I had 1,000 followers on TikTok. Okay, so look at all the yeses. Okay, so why am I telling you that? Because if I am giving somebody a CTA and they're putting ready and I reply back with visit dailypaybusiness.com, I'm planting the seed in people's mind that are looking at comments because they're seeing over and over and over again, dailypaybusiness.com, 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 dailypaybusiness.com. I'm getting that familiar with them. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. When something becomes familiar, they want to learn more. That's why I tell you guys, when you go to buy a domain, don't be fancy. Fancy doesn't work. You got to have something easy to say, easy to spell, easy to remember. So one piece of content trains the algorithms. One piece of content builds my email list. One piece of content builds my customer base and builds my brand. It's a no-brainer for one piece of content. Do you guys see the power of that? And I've learned I can get my content done in 30 minutes to an hour a day is it. So let me ask you a question. Would you spend 1 hour a day creating 3 short form videos to be able to build your brand, build your following, build your email list, and build your income? Yes or no? Because y'all will go spend 8 hours at a job, but you have to repeat that again. But I'm going to add another layer to this because that hour is not a wasted hour. And here's what I mean by that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I made more in one sale in 2 weeks than at my full-time job. Yes, I love that. Okay, so like this is, it gets good. It gets better. I mean, this income earning activity, I'll tell you what, you guys, this money activity is the bomb.com. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to go to my TikTok. I'm going to go down to it right here, but then I'm going to go to activities. Okay. I'm going to click on activities because I'm going to show you guys something here. Interesting. So this just happened. You see this video. It's getting a lot of views right now. Matter of fact, it's at 104,000. I just did a video about this 2 days ago and it was at 101,000, right? So it's got another 2,000 views. Why am I sharing this with you? Look at the date, 1/3. So a video I did over 4 months ago is still working for me, still making me money. It's at 501 comments. It's at 4,400 likes. 2,500 people have shared it, but check this data out. It has generated me 8,168 new followers. That is another 8,000 people. That video, let's go to the viewers. So total viewers, 86,000, up 2,341 in 1 day from a video I did 4 months ago. Is that not awesome? I'm only telling you that because when you understand how social media is a money-making activity, it don't go away. It is the most predictable, solid way you can build an email list, build an income. They don't go away. Like the videos that I will create today will be working for me and I can go more. There's a lot more. Oh, and by the way, that video is 51 seconds. And that video has made me a lot of money. And you don't want to know another fun fact about that video? I like that. Another fun fact about the video, that video. So when you go live on TikTok, okay, TikTok, I'll show you. Let me just show you. Oh my gosh. They've made a lot of changes and sometimes I get lost in this. So let me make sure I can do this. Okay. Is it TikTok Studio? Let's see. It is. Okay. So when you go up here to the stack, okay, you can click on the stack and you can go to the TikTok Studio. Okay. When you're inside the TikTok Studio, you can go to your lives. You can go to the lives and you can go down to the live recordings. When you go down there, let's just look at the one I did yesterday. They give you 7 highlights. So you can actually repurpose these as your content. So why am I telling you that? Because that video that is going cray-cray right now is a repurposed part of a live I did. So that's got 104,000 views and it just took off this month, by the way. I don't even know what it was prior to this. I'm only telling you that because it wasn't even a piece of content that I had to go create. I actually used that from a live. Because TikTok tells you like what a good power part is and they give it to you. They give you that, again, based on your audience. They tell you what part your audience wants to see and they give it to you because I have trained my algorithms. You got to stop being all over the place when you're creating content. That's what's holding you back. Your customers are ready to buy from you. Matter of fact, let me ask you guys a question. Put a 1 in the comments if you have bought anything this month online. This month online. It's May 29th. Has anybody bought anything this month online? Put a 1 in the comments. Yes, look at all the ones. See all the ones? Those highlights appear due to high engagement periods in your lives. Not all of them, Nicholas. Some, not mine. So for example, it's not all based on high engagement. So let me show you what it's based on. So it's based on, let me show you. It's based on most viewers, most diamonds, most comments. Here, let me show you. It's all different. It's all different. And so you can pick. So you got most viewers, most diamonds, and most comments. So those 7 videos are based on 3 different factors. Right. And so I love that, right? Because to me, if it's based on the most diamonds, that's huge, right? Because what was I saying at that time that they were really, really liking? That's a key indicator, by the way. Okay. And so, yeah, that's what it's based on. This is the light you need in your, you're so sweet, my friend. So, are you saying that we should use one platform to promote the business? I definitely feel you should start with one platform, yes, to really understand it. You guys literally hear everything I'm sharing with you, this process I'm sharing with you right now. If you were trying to master all 3 platforms, it would almost be impossible unless you want to work a lot of hours. I just wanted to really understand this platform. Right now that I understand it, I'm also consistent on YouTube. Right, I do one video a week on YouTube. It's a replay actually of a webinar. I'm going to cover that here in a minute, and then I go live, and then that's it. Right, on Instagram, I just do stories, and then I do maybe 1 or 2 posts a week on Instagram as well. But I just wanted to get really, really good with one platform and really understand it. Because when you actually take the time to understand how the platform works and get it working for you, you will make insane amount of money. But some of you think it's just luck. It's not luck. It's you literally taking the time to work and massage those algorithms so they understand, like, I want it so tight. And then that's how I'm able to I only have what, 16, like under 70,000 followers, but I've made $1.5 million off of this platform. I think it's pretty awesome. I had a gentleman last year when TikTok was talking, or the United States was talking about eliminating TikTok, and he had 750,000 followers. And the only way he made money if he went live, he didn't even build an email list. I'm like, how could you not build an email list? So I taught him how to build an email list. His income has tripled since he started applying my strategies. And by the way, he was able to go from going live 4 to 6 hours a day on TikTok to 1 hour and tripled his income. Crazy. I can tell you what, your followers will not pay your bills, right? Customers will. The amount of views on the video, you can't pay your car payment with the amount of views. You can't go buy a gallon of milk because this video had 200 views or 2,000 views. What buys the milk, what pays the bills, what changes your zip code is you getting customers. And the best way to get customers without you having to spend a lot of time is you really working good to get the algorithms on your side. Right? And there's many different ways you can do it with this, right? Getting the algorithms on your side, being consistent with your content, doing a CTA. A CTA you should do. The only time I literally do not do a CTA is if I'm responding to a comment or if I'm going live, right? Because, or to let you know I'm going live. Other than that, I do a CTA, and here's why. Most people do not make it to the end of your videos. So you better have a CTA if they make it to the end because they're really interested. Now, one of the things, let me do a few things you don't want to do on social media that are hurting you. You don't want to say, go to the link in my bio, because you're not getting them to engage in your post. If they're not going to engage in your post, then the algorithms can't help you find more people, right? You want them to engage. You don't want them to go to the link in the bio, because then there's no engagement in the post. If there's no engagement in the post, there's no pushing that post out. If there's no pushing that post out, there's no finding new followers, right? Does that make sense? Yes. You should put a CTA on the text in your video. I don't actually do that unless I do not do that unless it's a faceless video. And here's why. I don't want to CTA on my video the entire time, because then that's salesy. I only want my CTA at the very end, because I don't want to sell people. I want to deliver value. And if they think that I could help them reach their goals, I want them to hear the CTA and execute. If that CTA is on the screen the entire time, they feel like they're being sold. And I agree. They are. And that's not what I'm about. I don't even want you in my email list if you don't even think I'm worth your time making it to the end of the video, because I don't want a bunch of looky-loos in my email list. I want a bunch of action takers, and the action takers make it to the very end, hear the CTA, and then take action. That's why a lot of you do not have, like, I'm getting engagement on my posts, but nobody's getting in my emails. It's probably because you have that there the whole entire time. So I don't agree with that. Yeah. Yes. Good. Yeah. It's huge, right? It's huge. That's why me going live on TikTok, like a lot of people have it up there, I don't. I do not have it up there when I'm going live on TikTok. Like a lot of people will have theirs up there. I don't. I want to deliver value to you. I want to deliver value to you for you to decide if you think I'm a good fit to be your mentor. I don't want you to listen to 30 seconds of my video of my live and then see that and bounce off and go look at it and then mess up my numbers. I am not here to sell anybody. I am here to bring you guys hope. I'm here to deliver you value so you see that you too can learn these skills to make money. Right? I've not even done my CTA one time to you guys, because that's not what I'm here for. I want you to decide if you feel that you and I can work well together, and I want action takers. I'm all about creating 1,000 self-made millionaires. I can't do that by pushing a CTA on you. I can do that by delivering value, and you decide if that's one of the goals that you want. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Okay. So social media is huge. So let's talk about some things not to do. Do not put link in bio. Okay, don't do that. The next thing, you need to give the audience what they want. It's not about what you want. So let me give you guys a really hot tip, okay, of what to do, and then also the part of what not to do. And I talked about this the other day on my live, and I'm going to really talk about it again. Okay. And that is, I want you to thank the journey that you took to make a decision to get what you got. Okay. So you started out kind of sad, stressed, overwhelmed. You had some type of emotion, right? That made you want to take action. And how did you get to the happy side? How did you get happy? What was those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? What was those 6 things for you that bridged the gap to make you buy what you have and what you're selling now? Why 6? Okay. Every day I want you to pick one and talk about. And I want you to create your 3 pieces of content off of that. It's just the journey. And then on day 7 is literally going to be going back through the other 6 days, looking at the comments. And then day 7 will be based on what they want. That could be the day. Mine was Fridays. Fridays used to be at Freedom Friday, and I just would literally answer questions on Fridays. And then at the very beginning, I wasn't getting comments, right? So I would literally do a post on Friday and say, hey, please put any questions you have in the comments. I would love to answer your questions. And I did that, and people would put questions in the comments, and I just would reply to those videos. And that was my content on Fridays. You guys can go back and look. I've been doing this since September. That's a process I followed. And that's what worked, right? Because here's the deal. You guys can get so caught up on creating content that feels good to you, what you want, but it's about your perfect customer. So you got to give them more of what they want. And you know what they want by you asking. So that's the biggest mistake I see people doing. They're not asking what they want. Ask them what they want. It's huge, right? It's absolutely huge. You guys, I promise you guys, I'm going to go back and answer comments, okay? I'm trying, let me do something real quick here. What do we got going on? I don't know. We got somebody just tagging everybody in it, and I don't know why. That don't make any sense to me. Okay. Anyway, and so that's huge, right? So that was easy for me to be able to create content, right? So what you do on this, you put their problem up here and how you can solve the problem. Okay. So like problem, time. So how does what I have solve their problem? 2-hour workday. Okay. So money was a problem, not enough money. How do you solve that? 100% profit. Right? So that's the things you do. You go put 6 problems, and then you put the solutions that got them to the happy place. This is important to do. Right? Because what a lot of people do is they're just creating content to create content. Now, the next thing you do is you got to be patient. You can't expect people to really like you and completely fall in love with you in 2 days or 3 days. I do everything in 90 days. I even teach 90-day runs inside my community. Right now, we have a 90-day run going inside my community that I'm showing them how to make 30K in 90 days because I want them to have vacations like this summer. Right? We're vacationing in Hawaii right now, but everything's based on 90 days. You can change habits, you can change patterns, and you can gain momentum in 90 days. Same thing with your content. So when you decide to go all out with a platform, give it 90 days. Okay. And so after the 90 days, go back and evaluate and look at your content. So that's what I did. I used to create content. And then after 90 days, I went back and I went, oh, I'm losing most people at 45 seconds. So I started giving them what they wanted. So I took my videos to 5 seconds, 45 seconds, and 1 minute. And that was a game changer for me. My videos now are still like a minute to a minute and a half is it. Sometimes I'll get a little bit more, but not a lot. That's the game changer, right? And so think about that with you when you're creating content. It's just your first 30 days is all about connection because connection equals currency, okay? First 30 days, how can I connect? How can I engage? How can I get to know my perfect customer better? So that is so important when you're doing this money earning activity is month 1 is all about connection, okay? Just connection. Month 2 is all about action or engagement. Okay. Connection month one, engagement. So your connection, you're just wanting to really learn to connect and understand the first 30 days on social media. The second is all about engagement. How can I get them to engage with me more? Because if you've been consistent with 3 a day, that's 90 videos, right? After 90 videos, you should start to get some engagement. Okay, so that's connection month one, engagement month two, and then action is month three. Month three is when you're like, let's go, because they've been following you long enough. They should be ready to take action. Now, I'm telling you guys this because this is a process I did when I began. I never once created a piece of content going, I need a customer. I created a content every day going, I need to understand the algorithms. I need to really understand this platform so I can craft the best message that will stop the scroll of my perfect customer. Now, most of my videos had 50 to 100 views my first month until I had one video that got just a few thousand views. That pushed me to 7,000 that month. Now, the next month, October 7th, I had another video get thousands of views, and that's what pushed me to 14,000 that month. But get this, in the month of November, I had no videos pushed out. I hung out in like the 200 to 400 club the entire month, which I was excited. I'm like, 3 videos, 200 views, and that's 600 new people discovering me for free all over the world. That's awesome. And I was fired up. But are you ready for this? Because I did a CTA, right? Because I did a, come on, iPad, like my finger. Okay, because I did a CTA, it drew traffic back to here. Remember what I said, 90 days, everything works in 90 days. So from September 10th of 2022, I was building an email list because I did CTAs. So November, I stayed in the 200 to 400 club, but my algorithms knew exactly who my perfect customer was by then. I made 22,000 that month. And I never had any videos go crazy. Matter of fact, I don't really like it when videos go crazy because it kind of pushes the algorithms. It takes my perfect algorithms from right here to kind of out here a little bit. And I'm like, I got to block fast. Some days I'll spend more time blocking than I do commenting because I can tell my algorithms are kind of going a little crazy. I got to let the algorithms know I don't want people like that in there. Not because they bother me, but because they're not my buyers. Aren't you creating content to make money and change your life? Yes or yes. So you got to help the algorithm see that. But because of month 3, I had built an email list. I made 22,000. Now that was the month, the end of the month. I decided to go live. And I was awful, by the way, because I said I would never go live. So I was scared. I'd put my big girl pants on to go live. But I did commit to going live effective December 1st of 2022. And that pushed me to 31,000 that month. And then I started having $50,000 months and 60 and 70 and 80 and $90,000 months, all because of the strategy I just shared with you. It is worth you taking the time and mastering it. Stop being impatient. My goodness, I can't believe how impatient people get. It's a skill. You got to learn it. If you're not getting any views on your videos, maybe the algorithms don't know who your perfect customer is. If you're getting views on your videos, but you're not getting engagement, maybe it's because they don't believe you yet. That means you just got to get better with your messaging. That's it. But once you do, your world changes. Like it changes. The bigger your email list gets, the bigger your income gets. That's all that matters. It don't matter how many followers. It don't matter how many views. It matters how many people are getting in your email list. So with that being said, this is why we know. You guys can go back to my old content and I tell you 1 out of 17 are buying from me. 1 out of 13 are buying from me. 1 out of 10. I've been documenting this process for the last 19 months with you guys. It works. It works, right? On average, inside my community, 1 out of 20 people are buying. So if 20 people put their email in, that's 900 a day my community's making. 900 a day is 6,300 a week, which is 328,000 a year from doing a CTA, being consistent on social media. December of 2022, I averaged 1 out of 10 a day, and that put me at over 31,000. Game changer. Let me tell you guys this. Stop being hard on yourself. Stop being impatient. Stop this imposter syndrome. You just got to show up as you. Your perfect customer don't care what you look like, what you sound like. What they care about is, can you help them? Can you bridge the gap to get them to where they want to go? That's with wearing clothes. That's with healthy products. It's with everything. It's not about you. It's about you understanding them. It's all about them. They don't care about you. They care about how much you care about them. It's worth mastering because the moment you do, your world changes. There's such a sweet spot right now with social media. Please take advantage of it no matter what you're selling. Please. Who knows how much longer we have on this? Like, who knows, right? But that's the power of building an email list. People ask me all the time, well, since you pretty much built your business on TikTok, what are you going to do if they go away? And I'm like, first of all, if TikTok is banned from the US, do you think that means that people that are on TikTok in the US are going to stop going to social media? Or are they just going to go to another platform? And they're going to be really angry if they have to go to another platform, right? Because we really like TikTok and we like the way you can navigate it and what you can discover on TikTok. So I know that they're going to be angry. So I will be the first there loving on them because I built an email list. That's the power of your email list. Email equals income. Yes, email equals income. Huge. Huge, right? Absolutely. Yeah, you just go build on another platform. And if you guys don't think right now there's somebody behind the scenes working on another platform to take out these other ones, you're wrong. You know they are. You know they are. It can pop up any day now. That's another reason why you don't want to buy a course, because that course will be outdated. And then because the world is so fast evolving. You gotta have a mentor, you gotta have a coach, you gotta have an interactive program. Yes. Okay, so let's go. So that's the first. So social media is the first money making activity. So what's the second? Okay. This method, you guys, was a complete game changer for me. Matter of fact, hold on. Did I do it with this phone? I hope I did it with this phone. I believe documentation beats conversation. Let me see if I did that with this phone. Did I? I didn't. Okay, hold on. I believe documentation beats conversation. So let me pull this up. This has been such a game changer for me, you guys. It is like unreal. Okay, hold on. Let me just take a picture of this real quick. Okay. So this next one, you guys, is overlooked by most and missed by most because of the simplicity of it. I think the reason why I've been so massively successful is because I'm just Miss Simpleton. For real. I am Miss Simpleton. I want the freaking easy button. I don't want anything complicated because guess what? I just want to spend time with my family. Just being honest with you. I don't want to do no blog. I don't want to take the time to do any of that. So I fell in love with the copy and paste free ads method. Free ads. Think about this, you guys. This is where a lot of people, I don't even understand why people can't even wrap their head around this. If people, let me just give you an example. Craigslist, right? Classified ads, Craigslist. There's a lot of these. Do you think somebody goes to Craigslist because they just want to go to Craigslist to scroll? Or do they go to Craigslist because they have an intention? They're intentionally looking for something. Yes or yes. We can agree on that. Well, I don't use Craigslist, by the way, because it costs money. I just gave you that as an example because most people know Craigslist. And so this process gives you actually over 200 free ads. And I was like classified ad places. I'm like, so people go there looking for an intention. They don't go there because they want to decompress. They go to social media to decompress. They go to social media to scroll. If they're going to go to these websites, they're actually going with some type of intention. And so here is what I did. This is the secret sauce with posting free ads. First of all, it's an introvert's dream come true because I could literally just post free ads 30 minutes a day. I did it first thing in the morning. Post free ads. The ads will be working for me. I was consistent with the same time every day. Now, there's a website called similarweb.com. Yes, when you go there, it says it costs money because it does, but it doesn't cost until after 7 days. So I signed up for the 7-day free trial. Then I was going to be charged after 7 days, but all I needed was 15 minutes. Okay. Yeah, people used to go door to door selling heavy. Yes, isn't that crazy? I know this is like, well, okay, people sometimes will come at me and go, "You need to stop telling people this is easy. This isn't easy." I'm like, "Compared to what? Like, what are you comparing it to?" Because I'm comparing it to the way I raised my kids. I raised my kids running a daycare out of my home from 5:30 in the morning to 5:30 at night. Now that was hard. This, yes, is easy. So, right, it's like, what do you compare it to, right? Like, you go tell my son that it's hard to run a mile and he'll chuckle at you. He'll be like, no, 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 it's not hard to run a mile. You're just out of shape. Because he runs 14 miles a day, right? I think 15 some days, right? On average, 8 every day. That's easy for him. Most of us can't even do 14 miles a month. So, does that make him wrong that that's easy for him? No, he's just conditioned his body to do that. Same thing with us. It was hard to run a daycare. So this to me is definitely the easy button, right? Big comparison. Okay. Oh, that was a scroll moment. Okay, back to post. See, this is why I try not to look at comments, you guys. You love that visual? Yes. Okay, and so let's go back to posting free ads. So it's an introvert's dream come true. I literally would post free ads. So I went to the similarweb.com. I created the account. And I literally started, I think I started with classifiedads.com, to be honest with you. I plugged that one in. Now it's called similarweb.com because it's similar. So you plugged it in and it immediately populates all the demographics of who goes to the website. Because these websites, you have to register so they know everything about you. So you guys, I could post on these free ads. And that Similar Web told me who the people were, the ages, where they were from, everything. So I knew where to post my ads. Now, once you populate that in Similar Web, you can scroll down to the very bottom and it gives you similar websites, hence the name. I found 10. I loved. So I found the 10, I opened a Google Drive and I copied and pasted those 10 free websites in there. And then I went back to Similar Web, I went to settings and I canceled the account and I've not been back since then. And that was September of 2022, by the way. I've not had to go back. See how we make things so hard? It's not that hard. So I knew if I'm going to post free ads, they're free. So I have to stop the scroll. Okay, so I decided I'm going to go after moms, but I'm going to go in depth with moms. I'm going to stop the scroll of a mom and I'm going to call them out in a city. That's 2 stop the scroll things, right? So what I did is I went, like, for example, I went to Google and I said top 10 family friendly states or cities in Texas. And it populated the top 10. I copied and pasted them into my Google Drive. And then I would go click on the free ad and I would go to post my ad. I would go to Austin, Texas, and I would post my ad. And my ad would say, attention moms in Austin, looking to make $300 a day from home. That was my headline. Inside the ad, it was super simple because I know we have to quickly show people or they're going to scroll by. It said no MLM, no monthly expenses, 100% profit, 300 in daily pay, must have cell phone with or Wi-Fi and laptop, and 2-hour day. Below that, I put a YouTube video in it because I do understand the power of YouTube. YouTube is the second largest search engine on the planet. That was a no-brainer. Now, I didn't overthink it. It was complete ignorance on fire. I created a YouTube video and I put that in there. Inside my YouTube video was my CTA, which is visit dailypaybusiness.com. Okay. But then also back on the ad below the YouTube video was my dailypaybusiness.com. I did this every day with 0 expectations. I just was so grateful that I could get exposure without having to talk to people. Total introvert dream come true. I was like, oh my gosh, I can post free ads. I don't got to talk to people. It's building my brand. It's showing people a YouTube video if they want to watch it. And it's building my email list. It was like, I thought it was the coolest thing since ice cream on sliced apple pie after it comes out of the oven. It was like so good to me. I loved it. My biggest week was the week of Thanksgiving. I got 8 customers from California. That's my biggest week. But you guys, I didn't know what was happening behind the scenes. Are you ready for this? I didn't know. I was just posting free ads and I thought it was the coolest thing because I'm an introvert. It was building my YouTube channel. Okay. Posting free ads, but I had a YouTube video, so it took traffic back to the YouTube. Some people liked the YouTube. They subscribed to my YouTube and gave me hours. I didn't even know what I was doing. But let me give you an example. I'm now monetized on YouTube. That was how much I made on Monday on YouTube. For one day, $262.48 on YouTube. Do the math. All because I did the free ads method. Is that not insane? Do the math. Like you guys are looking at it right here. This is it. I just went and screenshotted it real quick from YouTube so you could see it in one day. And all I do is I'm consistent with one piece of content a week, long form content a week, which I'm going to show that with you next because jaw's going to drop when I tell you what the other part of this money earning activity is. And I go live every day on YouTube. Is it TikTok, YouTube, do one shot. But because of a free ads method that I did, it monetized my YouTube and it grew my following on YouTube. It drives me nuts when I see grown adults whine. I've been doing the free ads method for 2 weeks and I've not got a customer. And I'm like, but what is it doing behind scenes? What if it's building your email list? What if it's building your YouTube channel? Like, would you like to make over 200 a day just off of YouTube? But we're so worried about that immediate gratification. But you've been broke or unfulfilled or at a job that doesn't pay you enough for how many years? But you expect 2 weeks, a process to work? I was just grateful I could do it. Mindset matters in everything. It's huge. Huge. Now, the secret sauce to that is consistency of every day. And I did it about the same time every day because I can promise you the people that go to those probably have the same pattern as well and go about the same time every day as well. Consistency of the same time was huge, right? Because let's say Mary goes and looks at the free ads today. She sees my ad today, but she don't do anything. You guys, it takes on average 7 to 10 exposures before anybody does anything with you. You got to be patient. Holy moly. You got to be patient. Maybe we need to teach like zinning, right? So Mary goes today, but Mary doesn't go tomorrow. Mary doesn't go again on Friday, but Mary goes back to the free ads on Saturday and she sees you again. She goes back again on Sunday and she sees you again. This time she kind of scrolls by, but she stops and she's like, what is this? She clicks on it. She reads it, but she doesn't do anything. But you're starting to get familiar with her. So then Monday, she don't go back. Tuesday, she does, and she sees you again. She's like, that's it. I've seen this 4 times. This is a sign. And she clicks on your ad. She sees your YouTube video. She watches it. She's intrigued. She gets inside your automations. Okay? She gets inside your automations. All because you were consistent. Now, if we did that exact same scenario, but you only posted ads twice last week, you've lost Mary. Because she found somebody else that was consistent every day. That's the secret sauce. You guys, I got so good. I could open the 10 websites and go to 10 cities. I could do 100 ads in 30 minutes. I become a copy and paste master. I got good. It took me a while to get that good, by the way. I was doing like, I don't know, 10 or 20 a day. And then it was kind of like my goal. I love what Dean says, just get 1% better every day. I was like, if I can just add one more website every day, I'd set my alarm for 30 minutes, play my favorite music. I literally felt like I was sitting on a cloud because I was like, this is crazy. I'm building my brand, building my email list, and building the potential to get customers for freaking free. Wild to me. I was so grateful. Like I was so grateful. So that's process number 2. Now what's number 3? Number 3 is a complete game changer. You ready? Weekly webinars. That's your game changer. Weekly webinars. So create content on social media, right? Income earning activity, money activity number 1, do free ads, money earning activity number 2, but both of them result in building an email list. Then you do a weekly webinar and you drive that traffic and invite them to the weekly webinar. We do a weekly webinar every week. It should be called just the money day. It literally should be just a money day. But you guys, here's the crazy part about it is we don't have to get on the phone with anybody. If people in my community are brand new, they get to invite people to this free webinar, and the people that we share it with them. The people in my community that are brand new get to be sitting on the floor doing puzzles with their children, get to be going for a walk while their potential customers are able to learn the process. But it's a consistency of the weekly webinars. We have on average a 50% conversion, which means you invite 4 people, 2 are buying from you. You could have an $1,800 day. That has been the secret sauce. I look at my income. I can go back and show it to you. So I did have a really big month in March, my 6th month. I ended up, you guys, when I discovered this process, I couldn't wrap my head around it, by the way. So if you can't, that's okay. I couldn't either. I didn't understand volume. I didn't understand global. I didn't understand any of that. And so when I understood the fact that there's 5 billion people on social media, I kind of got excited, but I didn't know what that would lead to. I had a goal of making $54,000 a year working 2 hours a day. I ended up making $152,000 in 6 months. But my point of telling you that is, it was like April of 2022 is when I started doing a consistent webinar. And because of drawing traffic to something every week that people could count on and get more in-depth detail, it literally skyrocketed my income and my communities, by the way. After we started doing the weekly webinars is when the 6 figures were popping like crazy for the people that were actually engaging and inviting people to them. I can tell the people that use webinars and don't, because the people that use them, it's money for them. And here's what I love, because when I have somebody buy from me from one of the webinars, they're so fired up because they know they get to use that webinar. So this is how we're turning people into Launch to Profit in 7 days, because they came in from a webinar and they know there's one every single week that they can literally learn to create content on social media and drive traffic to it. Because guess what happens? This is the most overlooked thing for you having success, by the way. Because guess what happens when you have something weekly that you can drive traffic to? You create some type of urgency. You're giving people a reason to take action. Okay? That's huge, because you can create content on social media to create content on social media and not really do anything. But the moment you add that urgency to it, people pay attention. And so that's what's happened. It's been that mind shift thing. So I can promise you guys right now, if you're promoting a product or service in high demand, and if you are doing these 3 money-making activities, you can hit 6 figures, or you can become a self-made millionaire. Now, with all that being said, before I go to questions, now here's the raw reality. Hold on, I gotta grab my purse. So we can get sucked in, and I don't know a better word to use. Help me use a better word than sucked in, but I don't know, it's a pretty good word. You can get sucked in on selling a lip gloss because you like the lip gloss. Mom, keep on liking the lip gloss. But dang it, you're not making enough money off of a lip gloss to feed your family. And you're spending too much time away from your family. You sell a lip gloss or a mascara, you make $9. What if you could sell a product, make 100% profit, and make $900? You would need to sell 100 lip glosses to make $900. Here's the crazy part, and this is the part that gets me so fired up. You are doing the exact same amount of work I do for one customer. But when I get a customer, it's $900 in my pocket. You're doing the exact same amount of work for one customer and you make $9. This is why people can't wrap their head around these numbers. They can't because they're like, I don't get it. Let me show you this. I'm in Hawaii right now, right? So time zones is different. But so it's only 9:24 here, but I've already had a $2,000 morning, right? I'm at 152,000 for the month. That's just in, I don't even know what my PayPal's at today. I haven't looked today at my PayPal. Let me refresh. Oh, shoot. Well, PayPal, I'm at 3,500. Well, hello, PayPal. So I'm at $5,500 morning. And I've not had to get on the phone with anybody. I've not had to DM anybody. Matter of fact, I won't DM you. If you guys are getting a DM from me, bless your heart, it's not me. Please be safe. And there's no bot thing to go with Legacy Builder. Be safe. The best way to communicate and hang out with me is literally through my email. Then you know 1,000% you're talking to me. Okay, so be safe. Because there's a lot of lazy and unethical people that will just go duplicate account and pretend to be me. I don't do crypto. I will not take you to WhatsApp. I won't take you to Telegram. So be safe, okay? Be safe, please. Yes, okay. Yeah, we make 100% profit. Now, how do you make 100% profit? You guys realize that was the only question I had. When I discovered this, I didn't need a video because I hadn't got excited about making money, I don't know if ever. But it was actually a post I seen on Facebook, and it said no MLM, no monthly expenses, 100% profit, 300 a day, 2-hour workday, fully automated. I was like, time out. I got excited, but I was like, but how do you make 100% profit? She replied back and she goes, because the company creates a website for us. I'm like, what? So there's no tech work? I don't got to do the tech. I don't got to create a website. I don't got to figure that stuff out. So that was done. So you guys, you literally can have a done for you, ready to go business up and going in literally a few hours. That was exciting to me. I launched my business on September 10th. I had my first $300 day on the 13th, and it changed my life. Complete game changer. So that's how we make 100% profit. That's why you guys, no matter what you guys decide to do to make money online, you should promote a product or program that's in the e-learning industry. Please hear me out right now. This is serious. This is so serious. You always want to get something that's trending. The e-learning industry is the fastest growing industry out there. You guys realize in 2019, the e-learning industry did $950 million for 1 year. In 2022, it did $1 billion a day. A day. The first quarter of 2024, it did $1.2 billion a day. It's projected to hit $3 billion a day by 2027. Do you realize how you can completely change your family's life? That's why I know inside my community, I will provide the best skills and technique and help them with that mindset to help them on their journey to, I will create 1,000 millionaires inside my community. You guys think about it. Let's say this year you follow this process and you start learning the skills to make 900 a day. Let's say this year you make 20,000. But by the time January 1st rolls around, you're making 900 a day. That's 328,000 a year. You do that in 2025, you do that in 2026, you do that in 2027. By the end of 2027, you're a self-made millionaire. What the heck can you do in your life right now to have the ability to be a self-made millionaire in 3.5 years? Because I don't know any, but the digital world, because you make 100% profit. It is brilliant. Like we've had 6 people this month hit 6 figures and all under a year. Just this month inside my community from following this process. And they all did it under a year. Two of them did it, I think, in under 2 months. Wild to me. But the world is going digital, so why not you? It's amazing. Why not you? I will be a millionaire. Yes, I love this. Yes, I love this. Yes. Oh my goodness. Your best manifesting. Okay, good. Ugh, you got me stumped, girlfriend. No, honestly, I'm a visual person, right? So I like to visually see things. Like I like to visually see things. I don't know if you're inside my community, but I would go back to yesterday's video. I think it was yesterday's, and I talked about like what I do. Like I'll get in that state, and then when I get there and I can visually see something, I'll spray like perfume. So every time I want to get back there, I smell it. Haven't you guys ever walked like this is funny. So I love Scentsies, right? I don't think it's called Scentsies, but anyway, what those candle wax that you can burn. And when my kids were littler, I used to love the cinnamon roll one, and they would walk in the house from school and thought I made them cinnamon rolls. I'm like, no, it's just the Scentsy. But we immediately go to that taste when we smell that. And so I get my mind in a state where I visualize and where I want my life to go. And then I'll spray like a perfume. So at any time I can get back in that state. And it's always worked for me. Anyway, it's right here if you want to learn more. Yay! Well, welcome and congratulations. I'm freaking out. I just bought the 900 from you. Yes. Congratulations. You're absolutely going to love it. Whoa, awesome. So you made $1,000 and you've just been in 2 weeks. Congratulations. Love that. I love that. But yeah, if you guys want to learn more, it's right here. dailypaybusiness.com. Daily Pay Business, because we're paid daily. Yes, and I love that. Check it out. Screenshot it. Almost 2 million from your laptop and smartphone. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I hit my first million in 17 months, and then my last 3 months I'm at 1.5 million. So the second million's coming a lot quicker, but my email list is bigger. Plus I have more content out there, right? That's what I'm telling you guys. The moment you get this going, it's mind blowing, right? Okay. Yeah, where were you 20 years ago? I know I say that all the time. I'm like, I wish I could have discovered this years ago. You know how much more time and money I would have had, right? Yes, I'm trying to get okay, now I'm going to get caught up in comments, you guys. You guys have been good group today, by the way. What would your advice for someone that is not comfortable with being on social media? Can you still make money on the program? Ooh, okay. Good question, by the way. So here's what I recommend if you're not comfortable, right? That's just a confidence issue, right? You maybe have the fear of being judged, the fear of nobody listening to you. So what I recommend on that is start with Your Invisible Empire and start with building a faceless brand. I actually, inside my program, it's actually a free bonus that you get inside all 4 of my programs, by the way. And it's a 72-page PDF where I literally break down how to build an invisible empire. I actually give you a complete strategy to make 100K your first year with building your invisible empire, a year's worth of content and everything. I would start there. But let me tell you this. The person you are right now is not going to be the same person you are when you make $1,000. It's not going to be the same person you are when you make your first 10,000, and definitely not the same person you are when you make your first 100,000. And so for example, I said I would never go live. I said I will never go live. Here I am going live, right? But when I made 7,000 my first month, and then I made 14,000 my second, you guys, I was shocked. I was afraid to go to bed at night. I was like, pinch me. This can't be real. I literally thought I was dreaming. I was like, I'm going to wake up. It's all going to be gone. And then when I made 22,000 my third month, I'm like, I think I might be onto something. I think this process actually works. And then that's when I decided, I'm like, man, I really want to get to know my perfect customer more. So that's when I decided to start going live. And I was awful. I was scared to death at first. I was so grateful nobody got on. I'd only have like 5 or 6 or 10 people. I'm like, whoo, because I was not very good. I had to get better. And the only way I got better was with my message. And so I can promise you, if you start with this, a matter of fact, we had somebody yesterday on my Legacy Builder call, and she goes, when I started with faceless, but I have the confidence now. And now I'm talking on videos. And that's just what I invite you to do. Start with faceless, and let's see how you feel when you start getting customers. Yeah. My first live was 9 minutes. It was terrible. I know. I know. And that's so funny. But you know what is so good, you guys? When I go back and look at my old content, I'm like, whoa, I've come a long way, right? You get proud of yourself. So you're always going to get better. You're always going to get better. Just like my friend Dean says, just work on getting 1% better every day. In 100 days, you're 100% better. Then work on getting 1% better of that. I thought that was a no-brainer. Yes, I know. Gets better and better. Yes. And then you get so proud of yourself. I know. Yes. And you should be proud, right? I put comment ready, bottom, all videos, also in description and in a comment. If you're going to do that, I would do that, put ready at the very end, like the last few seconds of your video. Like let them not see anything but the value first, right? And the storytelling. Because if you got ready in it, they feel different. It's uncomfortable. But if you just are, because you know what I'm saying? You don't want them to see that till the very end. Then that way they can decide if it's a fit for them. Yeah. I did my first live yesterday, but 1 week in, and I made my first 900 sell. It's definitely consistency. Absolutely. Yes, it is. Oh, I started faceless too. Now I'm starting to get comfortable with doing lives and showing my face. Yay, I love that. Good for you. Is there a way to find the source of your email leads? Like, I don't know, it come from TikTok posting ads. I mean, the best way to tell is, I mean, you could, and you don't really need to. You'll know. Like I can tell. Like I used to track where my sales would come from because of the people that would comment on my TikTok. I could go back and click at them and see who they were and see if they were in my system. That's the best way to tell, right? But you could also do it. Like I used to track a little bit. Like I have dailypaybusiness.com is my main thing. And then like sometimes I used to on TikTok. I'm sorry. On YouTube and Instagram, I used to use Modern Mom Success and I would track it that way. I don't have to anymore, but I used to do it that way. But that's a lot of extra work. And I didn't do that till I had already made $500,000. So I wouldn't recommend that now, right? Can you share how to block on TikTok when you don't know if they're your perfect customer or not? I've never looked at anybody's bio. I can just tell by their comment. I just tell by their comment. That's it. 100% by their comment. I know my perfect customer wouldn't say that stuff. Yeah, that's it. I've never looked at anybody's bio. Okay, so I talked about that. Yeah. Okay, let's go over here. Love all your questions. Michelle, I joined March 23rd. Would I have access to the program or do I? No, just, yeah, you'll get access to it. If you purchase from me, just email me and we can show you how to get access to that. If you purchase from somebody else, just get with them and let them know that you want to get access to the program. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Can a person receiving assistance do this Can a person receiving assistance do this program? What do you mean by receiving assistance? Help me out with that one. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, so I promote, what is a $900 sale? I promote 4 different digital programs. One sells for $100, one for $300, one $600, and one $900. I love the fact that you have options because I know everybody has different goals and dreams, and I know currency is different in many different countries, right? So I like the flexibility. So that's my number one selling product is 900. Matter of fact, let's do something real quick here. Let's see, because it's been crazy momentum lately. So we're gonna see how many we've sold. Oh my gosh, you guys, holy cow. Hope y'all are sitting down right now. Oh my goodness. So holy crap. Are you guys ready for this? So would that be 30 plus 29? So in 59 days, are you ready for this? In 59 days, we've sold $6.4 million of our Legacy Builder program. That means $6.4 million in the last 59 days has gone into community members' pockets. 100% of that. Is that not awesome? Wow. Wow. Is that not awesome? I know. Isn't that crazy? Yes. Yeah. So I offer payment plans. Unfortunately, I can only offer it in the US. You have to scroll down to the very end of my website in the very bottom, and you'll see payment options. I know. In 59 days. Yes. That's amazing. Yes. Yes, it is. That's crazy. Documentation beats conversation every single time, right? I've been taking you guys on that journey too as well when we've been selling it. Yeah. Because we launched the Legacy Builder program April 1st, right? And so from April, there's 30 days in April and 29 days in May. So yeah, 6.4 million. That's life changing. And that's hence why we had just 6 people alone create 6 figures this month. I don't remember. Do you guys remember how many it was last month? Do we get a community with the person we buy from and other program? What do you mean by that? Once you buy any of my programs, the Launchpad, Passive Daily Pay Blueprint, the Digital Master, or Legacy Builder, you're immediately put inside the community. Yeah. No matter who you buy from, because I'm the trainer. Yeah. Okay. The previous question was, can people do this on, government assistance? I mean, absolutely. Anybody can do it. We have a gentleman, or it's actually a gal. Well, there's 2 of them. There's a gentleman he talked to yesterday, and he's working on getting disability, but he don't want to. He wants to make more money doing this so he doesn't have to depend on that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you get a 1099 at the end of the year if you're in the United States. If you're like in Canada, I think it's like a T something that you get. How do I get the blueprint? Yeah. Oh, the support you get is insane. You'll love the support. So dailypaybusiness.com is how you check it out. Aw, hey, Michelle, I can't thank you enough for this program. You're so sweet. Thank you. So yeah, once you purchase, you get to be part of a community. We will hit 20,000 people today. We might have already hit it. I haven't looked yet. You can literally ask a question inside the community and get immediate help. We do tomorrow. There's actually 2 calls tomorrow. There's one understanding the automated system, and for tech support is tomorrow. And also Amy's doing another social media training tomorrow. Oh, I don't know if that's what she's covering. I guess I need to ask her. Anyway, I think that's what she's covering, but let me just verify that. And then we do another call on Mondays, and then every Tuesday I do a deep dive call. I think what do we do? Yesterday's was I was on there for 4 hours with you. I didn't get off until everybody's question was answered. And so it's a very interactive program. She said on her live, it was social media. Thank you. I need to go add that. So yeah, it's very interactive. You literally get everything that you need. Yeah. Yes, it was. Yeah, I literally stayed on until every question was answered. It was good. It was one of my favorite topics. Now I need to let Michelle know where to post it. So yeah. Yeah. I mean, you guys, if you're in the Legacy Builder program, you need to go find it inside the community, because unfortunately we're having people get confused that the Legacy Builder training is just for Legacy Builder. And so some brand new people was taking it because the calendar wasn't having the link on it. So they were posting it, and we were having Launchpad and Passive and digital customers getting on. And so I got to figure out how to not have that happen. Yeah. Yes, it was good though. Yes. I'm interested in the Legacy Builder. Awesome. And now, so yeah, right here, if you guys want to learn more, it's right here. Aw, you guys are so sweet, by the way. I just joined today. I'm excited. Awesome. Welcome. Yeah. If the replay is going to be up, I need to let Michelle know where to put it. I'm going to actually work on that as soon as I get off of here with you guys. But right here, dailypaybusiness.com, you can check it out. Yeah. Yeah, right here. Yeah, if you want to get an outline of it, yeah, you can get that for free, but the program is not free. There's nothing of value that's for free, right? You need to, it's like, you can't go to school to be a dentist for free. Right. But the moment you go to school to be a dentist, you're going to be really good. And you're going to make good money. This is a program that will walk you through step by step. Yeah. And yeah, what is your request? And what is a good comeback for a negative spouse? A good comeback for a negative spouse is make this work and then not tell them about it and then take them out to eat at a really nice restaurant and tell them how much you appreciate them. And when they ask you, how do we have the money to go here? Say, well, you know that thing that you didn't agree on? Well, I did it anyway. There you go, right? Use that as your motivation. Maybe create a separate email list for legacy builder customers. We do that, Nicholas. Mhm. Yeah, we do. They get it. We have email lists just for legacy builders. We have email lists for just digital mastery, for passive, and for Launchpad. But unfortunately, when they're getting it, they're still not understanding and they're putting the link. Poor Matha. One day, I think it was, she was literally deleting the message, people putting it in comments, and poor Matha couldn't even pay attention to the training because she had to literally just go in there and delete all of this. I know. So we got to figure it out, right? It's just a communication because we're just growing so rapidly right now. So that's why I just kept it inside the legacy builder because it's inside there. Yeah. I know, crazy, isn't it? Yes. And here's the thing, you guys, this is what I love about this program. It's a one-time investment for the program and a one-time $29 investment for your website. It's an 8-page website. That would cost you thousands of dollars to have created, by the way, and you get access to it for $29 is it. The automated system is free. You have no monthly expenses. I guarantee it, your negative spouse has spent more money on something that it costs more than what these blueprints cost, but doesn't make money, right? And sometimes they don't support you because maybe they watched you try something before and watched you get sad or angry or distracted, and they just don't want to see you that way again. So you show up as a positive, loving, fun person every day, no matter the days that aren't good, and shock them. And they're like, hey, what's going on? And just be, yeah, that's good. Not only that, but the automated email sequences. Yes. And you get the automated email sequences. I know. Yes. Oh, I'm so excited just seeing her happy face. I'm going to do my full efforts for this platform. Yes. I love that so much. Yes. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. I didn't even ask. I just did it because I know this is the best next step for us. Yay. I'm so happy for you. Yes, it is. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys want to learn more, it's right here. dailypaybusiness.com. Our next webinar is Friday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks for asking. I was like, I know I'm forgetting something. I know I'm forgetting something. See, you guys are awesome. Will I go live with you? I can. Yeah, absolutely. Just email me, right? Just email me. And then, yeah, we can schedule that. Can I add the legacy builder after I put the launch pad on a domain? Okay, so if you're on a launch pad and then you upgrade to another product, you'll get another website that you can unconnect that one from your domain and connect the other one. It's just a simple, just reconnect. Yeah, yeah. Does the Zoom accommodate over 1,000 yet? It feels fast. That's great. Yes, it doesn't yet. I need to call about that before Friday. This program is amazing. I only just started, got a sell, but my friend has made 40,000 in 2 months. Yes, I love that. And you guys know, if we can do it, you can do it. Like that's all you got to tell yourself. If we can do it, if they can do it, I can do it. It's no different than anything, right? Like some of us would have a hard time doing a push-up, right? But some of you could do a push-up really, really good. But if we kept on trying, pretty soon we'd be good at push-ups. Anybody can do it, right? If somebody's already tested and proven it to work, anybody can do it. And I love that. Let me see. Do I need to hire an agency to speed up the process? I wouldn't. You cannot speed up organic. You can't speed up all natural connection. And you don't need to. Why are you all of a sudden impatient, right? I mean, I made 7,000 my first month. I was so grateful. I made 14,000 my second month. I was shocked. I made 22,000 my third. You know, that in 90 days, I was $43,000 off of a brand new TikTok platform. Right? Just think if there's because if you use an agency, the moment you quit using them, you're not relevant. And then you got to start from scratch. And if you're using ads, you got to keep on spending more, spending more. I'm all about you creating a 6-figure income stream without you spending any money on ads, zero monthly expenses. I love that. I love the fact that my community can walk into, like in a few days, it's going to be June 1st. They can walk into June with no monthly expenses. I love that. And you guys, not only do we show you how to make passive daily pay, I show you how to create a reoccurring income stream. You got reoccurring bills. Why not a reoccurring income stream? I even show you how to monetize your social media accounts. I'm paid on YouTube and TikTok. And I don't even have to do anything to do that. I just show up every day. We teach you how to do that. We teach you how to have multiple income streams. Yes, nothing better than organic. I agree with you 100%. Yes, absolutely nothing better than that. So 2 hours a day. Good question. Man, you guys have got me on my toes today because I'm forgetting things. Yes, you can do all this in 2 hours a day. So let me break down the 2-hour workday. It's about your income earning activity. So we've been so programmed in life to go get a job. We clock in, right? The moment we clock in, we go talk to a few coworkers, we go make a coffee, or we go lean on the counter, or we go scroll on our phone, and we're paid for those activities. Now, the moment, because you're paid by the hour, now the moment you become your own boss, you're not paid for those. You don't get paid to straighten your desk. You don't get paid to scroll on social media. So here's the income earning activities you get paid to do. One, you get paid to post free ads. So I used to spend 30 minutes a day posting free ads, just 30 minutes a day. And then 1 hour a day creating 3 pieces of content. I chose TikTok as a platform. I loved how easy, quick, get her done it was, right? And then so that's 30 minutes posting free ads and 1 hour posting 3 pieces of content. And then I would spend 30 minutes between responding to CTAs in the comments that I shared with you guys earlier and responding to emails and learning. I believe in 15-minute chunks. Spend 15 minutes, learn something, and implement it. Do you think you're going to learn to ride a bike by watching YouTube videos or reading books about riding a bike? Or are you going to learn to ride a bike by getting on the bike? Some of you need to get on the bike, right? And so that's why I'm like 30 minutes posting free ads, 1 hour, 3 pieces of content, and 30 minutes between responding to comments, responding to emails, and responding and then training and implementing what you're learning. This is a learning and earning process. I will forever be a student of digital marketing because it's so fast evolving. But I love it because it makes me want to learn something new every day and apply it. You can earn just as much with Faceless. Yeah. It's not Faceless is no different than talking on video. You just got to get really good with your message and your marketing. Inside my program, I give you a phenomenal example of a gal that's wildly successful with Faceless. I think she's a gal. Maybe she's not. I don't know. That's funny. I said that. I'm like, well, maybe she isn't a gal. I would assume she is because of the color she uses. But yes. Love to learn. Me too. Me too. So yeah, me too. Yeah. We give you free ads to use. Yeah. Yep. I love that method. And so that's what I did the first 90 days. Okay, then after 90 days, you guys, this was my schedule. I could get my content created in 30 minutes, and then I would spend 1 hour going live, and then 30 minutes between responding to emails, responding to comments, and then learning. And so that was my 2-hour income earning activity. Those are the most important things you can do. Now, if you want to spend another hour learning or scrolling on social media or inside the community, that's fine. But you got to master the 2-hour income earning activities. And that's the most important thing you can do. Yeah. Yes. Free ads is in every program. Yes. Yeah. It's on my YouTube. Yeah. You can scroll through my YouTube. It's on there, the one I used, and you're going to laugh when you see it. It's pure ignorance on fire, like pure. Yeah. I just shot a video one day. I think I even had my workout clothes on. I just shot it, right? I just shot from my heart. You guys, stop overthinking it. I just knew I had to get something on there. I didn't want to overthink it. I didn't want to try to be perfect. I didn't want to be somebody I'm not. And so I just shot a video and I put on there, not realizing what it was going to do. When you show up as your true self, you guys, everything changes. It really does. Yes, everything does. Hey, Karen Young, thanks for following me, my friend. Yeah. I'm trying to get caught up in comments. You like my top? I got it in when we were in San Diego. No, sorry, San Antonio, Texas. I know. I had a blue one on yesterday. They're perfect. So when we get off of here, or when I get off of here with you guys, we're gonna go kayaking. We leave in a stream, like a river, then the river goes into the ocean. We're gonna do that. I'm so excited. We're gonna do that today, and then hang out. It's so beautiful. We went hiking in the mountains yesterday. It was so cool. So much fun. We're having so much fun. I love it. Do you use different sites to create 10 ads for different cities or just one? Yeah, I actually covered this at the very beginning of this. I would probably go back and watch because I went into in-depth detail about it. But I had 10 websites that I use, and I would post 10 ads on each website in 10 different cities. Yeah. I know. So much fun. I know part of me is like, maybe I should go hiking again real quick before we go kayaking. My daughter's like, heck no. Yes. Does a program work for overseas? Absolutely. We're an international business. So we do business all over the world. I'll share a fun fact with you guys. So, I mean, I'm in Hawaii now, but I'm just a gal from Kansas. That one of my videos in March of 2023 got pushed out to South Africa. We now have a community of probably 7,000 people just from South Africa alone. We are all over the world. And then last May, I had more people buy from me from South Africa, Canada, United Kingdom, and Australia than I even did the United States and UK. Yeah. So I love that, right? Because you literally can build an international business. So, hi, Michelle. If someone joins with a 600 and I understand the 300 plan, will I only get, you won't have the 600 on your website for them to buy. So super simple. Yeah. My goal is to have your happiness of success. Well, you can do it, Richard. There's nothing I'm doing that you guys can't do. Yes. Yes. You're from South Africa. I know. I love our South Africa community. Yeah. Hi, Michelle. I want to know, do I also earn from my customers' sales? No, because you can't earn from customers because you're making 100% profit. How can you earn money if you're making 100% profit? This isn't an MLM. Yeah. What if people don't know English? I want to do it in Chinese. Oh, how cool. Yeah. I mean, right now we're just in English. We will be branching in other countries, other languages. We just got to get everything together and organized for one first. I love the 100% profit. Yes. Yes. Yeah, a blind person can do it. Absolutely. Because, it's audio, right? They can listen to everything. Yes. All right. Let me see. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm day trading and she's searching for something like this. What do you mean by I'm day trading? What does that mean? Yeah. Oh. You're day trading. I don't understand that question. You're day trading and you're looking for something like this? Stop. Well, I know, but I'm just trying to understand what they're trying to. Oh, I don't. Okay. I just know I don't do Forex or trading. I don't know if that's what you're trying to say. Yeah. I'm just letting you guys know. So if you are getting go to Telegram or WhatsApp, I don't do crypto. I don't do trading. I don't do Forex. So yes, we teach you how to get international customers. We have customers literally all over the world. Yes. Yes, we can let her know and they can sign up. Yeah. Okay. My wife is looking for something oh, got it now. Okay. You do day trading and your wife is looking for something. Perfect. Well, yeah, she should definitely check this out. Yes. Okay. So webinar this week is Friday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I'm actually going to get off of here so I can get the webinar details to my community so they can get it sent out. So if you guys want to get access to the free webinar we're doing Friday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, go right here. And you're going to get a link probably within an hour. And you can get registered for Friday. dailypaybusiness.com. And also this is going to give you the details of this program I have. When you go to Daily Pay Business, screenshot this. Okay. When you guys go here, it's going to take you right here. Put your email in and you're going to get this video. This is an in-depth video. It's just not loading right now for me. Watch it. You can go right here at any time and buy. You'll also get this in your email. watch this video. If you have any questions for me, reply to the email. I would love to answer any questions you have. Okay. This is the website. If you want to see the payment plans or see all 4 of the programs, scroll to the very bottom, you guys. Oops. See, there they are at the very bottom. You can check everything out at the very bottom. See, they're all right here. And the payment plans and everything at the very, very bottom. So check it out, okay? If you guys have any questions, let me know. You guys have been a great group. Hopefully you loved these 3 money earning activities. If you missed the beginning, you guys got to hear them. I literally took in depth on number 1 because the number one is the number 1. It's literally what made me a self-made millionaire. So you got to check it out. The replay is available. Just bounce on over to my YouTube channel. And to access my YouTube, it's easy, you guys. It's, oh, wait. So you're hanging out with me right now on TikTok, right? All you got to do is scroll down to where it says Instagram, click on Instagram, and you'll see YouTube. Follow me on YouTube or go watch the replay, but check it out. I literally break down the 3 money activities to passive daily pay blueprint. You guys have been awesome today, by the way. See, my algorithms are getting really, really good because I have so many nice people on, and I don't think I had to block anybody. Did you have to block anybody, Nicholas? We had a great group today. Oh my goodness, I love that. See, you guys can train these algorithms. I can promise you that. Aw, you guys are the best. Yes. Okay. So you guys like that? Hey, Nicholas had to do 1, just 1 over this many people. Nicholas, that's awesome, right? We're doing good, you guys. See, you can train your algorithm. So just go back and take a deep dive into what I talked about, the first 3 steps. You guys will love it. Thank you guys for being so good. Now, I'll be back tomorrow at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. And YouTube, you've been awesome. I'll see you tomorrow, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Lopez, as always, enjoy your day, my friends. Bye, everybody. TikTok, thank you.